20 sets left of these beautiful, I'm talking like striking, Heirloom Peonies, Sarah Bernhardt live plants. These are fragrant. These are $42.96 for 4 bare roots. And this you can grow in just about any climate from zone 3 to zone 8 or 9. So a lot of zones that, like even going up to Minnesota, can have these. Now this one, these are done in what we call heirloom peonies. Barbara, tell me about these.
So the heirloom peony, and I didn't even realize that Sarah Bernhardt was an heirloom peony.
Yeah.
I just knew it was the very first peony that I put into my first home.
Oh, wow.
I feel like I'm in the jungle here. I need this a little bit lower. I am going to come out here and just, well, now I'm behind the Dubner. I'm coming over across the counter.
Perfect.
Right,
that's the place. Yep.
So these peonies are just absolutely gorgeous. They are over 100 years old. I think they were first introduced in 1906. So this is one of the most well-known peonies and one of the most requested year after year in our store.
Yeah.
Because of its beautiful size. It's really a huge peony, and it is that double flower that is absolutely fragrant beyond any of the other double bloom peonies. It's very robust. It's going to flower a lot. But it features these rich rose double pink flowers.
Wow.
And then it's edged in a lighter pink.
Right.
And then the very outer edge has like a crimson color on it.
Yeah.
It is also the most requested peony for our brides here.
Oh,
and I just think because it is that beautiful, soft, full, round, big flower that has that memorable fragrance that also, like many peonies, have that beautiful foliage that's gorgeous throughout the season.
Yeah.
Now, this is going to bloom late spring through early summer, and it's going to give you lots and lots of flowers to cut and bring in and make floral arrangements. That is one of my favorite things. Peony season is coming upon us, and I cannot wait.
Oh my gosh. So let's talk, because you said these are actually going to bloom from late spring through early summer. Are these better, like what parts of the country can we put these in the ground? Because this is a perennial that's going to come back year after year.
Exactly, and it's great in so many different areas of the country. It's awesome in zones 3 to 8. So it'll take winters that get very cold winters, like negative 40-degree winters. So
Minnesota,
it's going to
Maine.
Exactly. And then it'll take warmer areas like Georgia, northern Georgia in zone 8. So many different areas of the country. It's going to love full sun. I typically try to give mine all full sun, but these will take part shade as well. Mary Beth, another great thing though about Sarah Bernhardt. It gets to be about 30 to 36 inches tall.
That's what I was going to ask.
That makes it great for containers as well. And the fact that you're getting 4 of these bare roots, you're going to be able to.
Let me ask you, because we're going to go back to Barbara. Barbara, that plant, that one plant next to you, is that 1 bare root or 2, or what is it?
This is 1 bare root, and this represents what it'll look like in year 3. Filled with flowers. Now, the first year, you're going to get foliage, and that is that rich, dark green foliage that is just beautiful throughout the entire season. Another great thing about peonies, and so many people remember that when they bloom, this is what happens in our neighborhood here, out in Wayne, the Devon Horse Show. Every time I start to see the peonies bloom, I know it's horse show time. The peonies are in bloom. People are making large arrangements. You'll see people walking around with bundles of peonies at the horse show. It's just wonderful. And also in this area, I'm sure in yours as well, the deer tend to really do some eating in the garden. I've never had them eat my peonies.
Which is a huge thing. I mean, and the fact is, I got to just update you. We started with 720 of these. We have fewer than 600 sets now. A lot of people getting more than one set.
Awesome.
But remember, you're getting 4 of these bare roots, and each one made a good size plant. They can get as high, like on the 2nd or 3rd year, as 36 inches tall and about 2 feet wide. Look at the size of the blooms, and not only that, but double the amount of petals. And so when we're talking about the big peonies, plus I noticed too on these that are next to me that the stalks are pretty, you know, firm and hardy, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. The flowers are a big, robust flower as well. The fragrance is incredible.
It is.
This has been around, and I didn't realize. I just thought since I started planting it at my first house, but over 100 years tells me a lot about a plant when it is still one of the most requested peonies.
Look at
and one that is going to stand the test of time. When people keep coming back for, I want the Sarah Bernhardt. I did a little research too. She was an actress. I believe she might have been a singer too in France, but it was named after how beautiful she was and floriferous.
Wow.
And it was just one of the most beautiful peonies. And I think it still is. Our brides love it. There's a lot of peonies out there, but why not start or at least add to your collection with the one that is considered the best of the best? I had them lining our driveway. And I can remember in spring coming home, I felt like the queen and driving down the driveway.
Look at
it wasn't that long of a driveway, but I felt special with all the peonies, and I would roll the windows down to get the fragrance, and the vision was incredible.
Barbara?
The neighbors loved.
Oh, that's just it. The fragrance is intoxicating. It's so good. One of the things I love that you always show us is how to plant these. And so it comes as the 4 bare roots. Are you able to do that today?
I am. I'm going to have Dosi just move my camera just a smidge. Because I had this in for the shoes. I'm good. He's saying, fine, fine.
We can see
but
it.
You're going to get the 4 bare roots. So see, they're kind of like wild looking. Some are larger than others. Some are smaller. So they are going to be all shapes and sizes. You're going to dig a hole that really fits this root system comfortably without bending it. And it is going to get planted 1 to 2 inches below the soil surface. So 1 to 2 inches below this top here. And you may see some new growth on the roots as well. That new growth is what is the top of the plant. And there I am planting that in. I have Blossom Booster.
And tell us, how soon do we start using the Blossom Booster if we buy that? By the way, like I said, I bought the biggest bag you offered, which was the 3-pounder. We don't even have any more of those left, but we do have the 1.5-pound bags. But tell us, when should we use that?
Because of the formula with this seed, Richard Jackson, guru of QVC UK, has made this formula. He says, water it in when you plant it. Then once growth starts to emerge is when you're going to water it more frequently. It's easy. And does not have a shelf life. You mix it up, a teaspoon to a gallon of water, and you're ready to have some magnificent peonies. And it's just going to come back year after year. And
gorgeous.
They just add so much to the garden, and definitely so much to memories of your children, your grandchildren going out to the garden and picking these beautiful, they're like a luxurious flower. They're just incredible. The size is incredible, the fragrance, but the color of the beautiful pinks, and it's many shades of pinks. It's this rich rose pink with all the double ruffly flowers. It's beautiful, and I am in love with Sarah Bernhardt, but
Me too.
she was my first peony.
Well, I'll tell you what, she is a beauty and double the amount of petals. And I don't know another flower that has more petals than peonies. And then to double that, that's incredible. I just want to let everybody know, these, we do not have many left. So if you're going to buy these, you want to make sure you order however many sets you need right away, because we are starting to get down towards the end of our, what we call our QVC gardening season, where you're placing your reservation. It will ship out to you when it's time to plant in your part of the country. Barbara King, thank you so much for joining me today.
Such a pleasure being with you. Thank you, Mary Beth.
My pleasure, too. And Steve Doss is coming up next, and later on, Vanessa is going to join us. We've got gardening taking you right through till midnight tonight. I'll see you right here on QVC2 tomorrow afternoon around 11 a.m., so I'll look forward to seeing you then. Stay tuned, though. Steve's up next.